continue. You're
So
telling
like,
me the
yeah,
changes, the market changes.
market might change in 2 to 3 months as it became a trend. Since the interest rate goes up, the price goes down.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How would it affect you? He said, to be honest, I don't really care, right? Because he made a really good point too. He said, if the property that I'm gonna buy next is also gonna,
Go down.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he said, I'm not in a rush because I went through, a really bad experience from a past sale. So he's willing to work with me, but he wants to wait until summer,
Okay.
which is, another, let's say it's January, February, March, April, another 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
I got him on the deal, and he is willing to work with me. But I explained the situation to him, and you know how the formula that I have to go through my notes,
Yeah.
where you have to agree with what he's saying, and then I will go back in summer, and then he will have to agree with me.
Exactly. Psychological reciprocity, Manny.
That's right.
Psychological. So there's 3 elements or 3 things in step 1 of the 5 steps of the sale. Step 1, 5 steps of the sale, is conversation. And in conversation, you use 3 techniques to get a prospect to like you, to listen to you, to trust you, and to believe in you. The 3 techniques are psychological reciprocity that you're talking about, mirroring technique, and association technique.
I did. Yeah. So the first conversation I had with him went really well. I made him trust me because I booked an appointment with him, and I offered him a gift that I would bring him a gift. So I went with a gift, a bottle of wine, right?
Nice.
So that made him kind of like me.
Yes.
And I think it made him trust me as well because I was on my time and I stuck, whatever I said, I stick to my words, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
keep going. Tell me more because you're doing this, buddy. This is good. Yeah, keep going.
Another thing at door knocking when I went yesterday.
Yeah.
So I picked up this lead. He's supposed to call me today evening if he wants to go ahead with it, right?
Nice.
Same thing. The conversation that I had, I wasn't right away. Oh, do you want to sell? No, right? Not to rush.
Exactly.
So, have a normal conversation. Hi, how's your day going? Don't worry, I'm not here to sell your house right away, right? So so that way they can have a normal conversation with you, right?
Yeah.
So with that, I made that, I put that into my script now, my door knocking script.
Yes.
Then I tell them, hey, I'm just here to update you with the market in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right? Is there anything I can do for you now or in the future? Yeah. And if they say yes, no, doesn't matter. I take their contact. Hey, what's your first name? What's your email address?
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to build my database like that.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. So it's going smooth, Paul. It's going smooth. And I was very happy with the result of door knocking yesterday. I was supposed to go today, but today is a little bit colder, but I'm going to go in the afternoon.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. We're going to get into the curriculum a little bit, but I'm recording this and definitely you'll have it for feedback. So I'm curious to know, Manny, as far as using the techniques in the 5 steps of the sale, you're in the conversation part now, which is the first step, and you're putting in the techniques and it's helping you to get more business. That's great. I'm curious to know the guy that you handled the objection with psychological reciprocity, giving him credit for his belief. So now he's morally obligated. He owes you one.
Yes.
That's beautiful. How are you going to nurture him through February, March, April, May, and June?
I mean, how to how would I keep in touch with him or
yeah, because he's a baby. He's your baby, like your son. You're gonna have to nurture him.
Another idea I had, just it's in my mind. I want to share it with you.
Sure.
I was thinking if I can have him sign a contract with me.
Okay.
That way, because what's happening is a lot of agents are attacking.
Yeah.
Because its listings expired, right?
Right.
So before he goes with someone else, is if I have it on, if I have a contract with him signed, hey, it's even though we're not we're not putting your house in the market yet, but this way, I don't know if he's gonna sign or not. Or the another way to I will keep in touch with him is I have his email address.
Yeah.
Send him an market update every month, right? Or
Perfect. Yes. Oh yeah. Remember, I showed you my inside of Market Leader. I showed you how we put our sellers on the market drip every month. They get a market update.
yes.
Does Agent Locator do that?
You know what? I have to look into it, Paul. That one is really important, and I couldn't figure it out, so I have to make a call to them.
Call tech support. You must have that. You have to have an incubation system for your sellers.
So that email goes automatically,
yeah, on every month, every first of the month, boom, so they get a market update. It pulls the data. What you're doing physically in the street, it's doing automatically.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a note of that.
Make a note of that. That's one way to incubate them, is to send them regular updates. The second way is to ask them, when you're building a rapport, what is your what's the day and the month that you were born? I don't need the year. When is your birthday? I want to say happy birthday to you. What is the month and the day? I don't need the year. And they say, well, my birthday is February 24th. Okay, put it in your CRM. So now you want the CRM to be programmed to send them a monthly drip and then to send them a birthday greeting from Manny. Write that down. When you call them, ask them, you want to program birthday greetings. Another thing you could do to incubate them on top of all of that is to pop buys, like a stop by. Like if you're in the area, and you should tell them, whenever you're in the area, I might be showing a property. I'm just going to give you a quick shout and just give them a call. I mean, I bring Miss Lawrence. Miss Lawrence is a listing for me, and it's going to be $1.8 million listing.
Wow.
And I've been incubating her now since last August to now. She's putting a new roof on it. She has 2 estates. The other one is probably $2 million, but she's liquidating this one. And what did I do? Sunday just passed. I was at an open house. My mind ran on Miss Lawrence. I just thought about her like she's my mom. And I called her up. Hello, my dear. How are you? I'm just thinking about you. It was a love talk.
Yeah.
I didn't talk nothing about the listing. Nothing. I was just, how is everything? How's it going? She's a repeat customer for me, so she knows my daughters. How are the girls? And we just love talk. Yeah. So you've already built rapport with this man. You need to be his brother, his uncle. You need to be that man in his life that is just always there. It's a love talk, man. Love him up.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
Perfect. How do you feel about what we have discussed on what your question was? Do you feel good about it, or you want more information?
Oh, I feel great. Good.
All right, I'm going to stop the recording right there on that one. Okay.